Hello everyone, welcome back to the Florida Man YouTube channel. We are here at Disney Springs to try out the new Everglazed donut place that they have, and we're gonna compare it to Voodoo Doughnuts and see how they rank up to each other. Our house is pretty divided with Voodoo Doughnuts. I, for one, absolutely hate Voodoo Doughnuts. Jaden, on the other hand, loves Voodoo Doughnuts. I think Dunkin' Donuts tastes better than Voodoo Doughnuts. So let's see how Everglazed holds up to Voodoo Doughnuts. So to help us compare Voodoo Doughnuts to Everglazed, we're gonna look at a few different categories. We're gonna look at the store itself. How does it look compared to Voodoo Doughnuts? The taste of the donuts, obviously. How the donuts look. We're also gonna talk about the seating, because Voodoo Doughnuts has really bad seating. There has to be about 4 tables in the entire place. And then we're gonna rank everything together about our overall experience between Voodoo Doughnuts and Everglazed. And hopefully they'll tell us which one's better. In my opinion, I think Everglazed is gonna be better. I really don't like Voodoo Doughnuts. So Everglazed is tucked between Splitsville and AMC, right outside the orange garage. We just signed up for the virtual queue. They said it's about 5 minutes, which is pretty good. So before we start eating our donuts, Jaden, what do you think of the inside of the place? I think that it isn't as good as Voodoo Doughnuts is designed. That's all I'll say for now.
It's pretty modern. It has a really nice color scheme to it, but it's very white with these very modern stripes of red, blue, and orange. It's very simple. Voodoo Doughnuts has a really awesome New Orleans inspired decor. Lots of skeletons, lots of coffins. You can sit in there all day and look at all the little details. Every single time I go in there, I notice something new. And how they display the donuts as well is really cool. How in the middle, there's a turntable of the donut. Here, it's just on that wall that we showed you. So far, I would have to say the design for Voodoo Doughnuts is a little bit better than Everglazed. $30 for 6 donuts. These better be very good donuts. So here are the donuts. We got the peanut butter, the Oreo, the Fruity Pebbles, the apple fritter, which was not on the menu, the Nutella, and then the bacon donut. I can tell you right now, these donuts are absolutely beautiful. So Jaden is trying the Fruity Pebbles donut. Very cool. All right, so I'm gonna do the apple fritter, which again is not on the menu. Evidently it's a limited time offer. So let's give this a shot. Oh my God. That's really good. It's like nice and sugary on the outside, but the inside is super, super soft. Very moist.
So, fun fact about Everglazed, all their donuts are made fresh in the morning, and at night, if they have extra, they give some away. So you may be better off coming later in the night, and you may be able to get some free donuts.
All right, so now it's time to rank. So going back to our rating system, we're first gonna talk about the store itself. So Voodoo Doughnuts is probably the best themed, not only donut shop, but any dessert store I've seen in Universal or Disney. I have to give it a 10 out of 10. It's perfect. As far as Everglades go, I would say it's a solid 6. It doesn't stand out. Again, it's very modern, very basic. It looks nice, it looks clean, it looks new, but compared to Voodoo Doughnuts, it's not even comparing.
So for me, I would give the Voodoo Donuts shop a solid 9 out of 10. It's greatly decorated, it has so many cool props in it. It actually has Carrot Top in it, which is a comedian that not a lot of people know, who I like. I would give the Everglazed store a 7 out of 10.
All right, so now we're gonna talk about taste. Voodoo Doughnuts is very hit or miss. Some days you'll go there, the donuts are cooked fresh, they're very moist, they're tasty. Every time that I go there, they're stale. I hate them. I think Dunkin' Donuts is 10 times better. I have to give it probably a 5 out of 10. Everglazed though, those are probably the best donuts I've tasted ever. I have to give them probably a 9 out of 10. I think that they're very moist. They're very, very sugary. I just wish there was a little bit more to them, but I highly recommend them.
So for me, I would say that both of the donuts are comparable to each other in terms of taste. We got the glazed donuts here. They were kind of cold, and I wish they were warmer because I feel like that would really add to them and make them better. And that's also the same case over at Voodoo Doughnuts. So I would give both of them an 8 out of 10 in terms of taste.
All right. So next is the look. Voodoo Doughnuts have very sloppy donuts, especially the Memphis Mafia. I know that's a fan favorite, but it looks like stuff just piled on a donut. All the donuts made at Everglazed look like a piece of art. The Oreo one especially looks beautiful. It looks like a perfect little sundae stuffed into a donut. I have to give them a 10 out of 10. They're beautiful.
I would actually completely disagree with Trevor on this one. I think that the selection at Voodoo Doughnuts is incredible, and the overall look is actually incredible as well as how they decorate each and every one. So I would give the look and the selection a 10 out of 10. I don't think it could get any better. Secondly, I would say that Everglazed Doughnuts would have a 9 out of 10. It's similar, but I think Voodoo does it a little bit better.
So next is location and seating. Voodoo Doughnuts, like I said before, has about 4 tables in the entire place. There's no outside seating, and plus it's in the middle of City Walk. Honestly, I would rate it a 4 out of 10. Every time we go there, it's a fight to get a seat, and you don't want to do that after you just bought $30 of donuts and you have no place to eat them. Here at Everglades, they have indoor and outdoor seating. They have a very nice outdoor patio. It's very modern. It is located right outside the orange garage. I would give their seating about an 8 out of 10 simply because of the decor. Because mind you, when you're eating in Voodoo Doughnuts, you're still looking at that really awesome decor. With Everglades, you still have that simple modern decor, and it's just really a place to eat.
I would give Voodoo Doughnuts in terms of location and seating a 4 out of 10 just because it's a hit or miss and it depends on how crowded it is, so it's kind of an unfair judgment, but at the same time, you don't want to get your donuts and be ready to sit down and spend that much money on donuts and not have a place to sit. However, for Everglazed, you have outdoor and indoor seating, and there's a decent amount of space. So I would give that like a 9 out of 10.
With all that being said, I would rate Voodoo Doughnuts as a whole as a solid 7 out of 10. Like I said, the decor is great. You could spend all day looking around. The donuts themselves are hit or miss. You could go and get a really great donut there and it make your day. However, every time I go, it's terrible. I hate them. With Everglades though, I would rate it a solid 9 out of 10. It's just missing that little umph. And I think I would blame it on the decor. If it was decorated a little bit better, I would give it a 10 out of 10.
Now, since I said that the tastes are about the same for me, I am gonna rate Voodoo Doughnuts a little bit higher at a 8 out of 10 in comparison to Everglazed because of the overall experience and how the restaurant is themed. So I would rate Everglazed about a 7 out of 10. So overall, I would say that Voodoo Doughnuts does do it better, and I would rather take someone there and go there.
Overall, I would recommend Everglades over Voodoo.
And I would recommend Voodoo over Everglades.
He is so wrong. So that's going to do it for today's video. We will see you guys next time.
Subscribe to the Florida Man ASAP!
And add my TikTok, J.Caesar_.
Okay.